Welcome back to This Week in Esports. I'm your host, 𝗪𝗃𝗁, and for this week of September 28th through October 4th, the theme is Go Big or Go Home. Lots of good stuff going on in esports, so let's just dive right into the partnerships. Jing Ji Bao, they partner with Team Secret's Dota 2 roster, a gambling operator in Asia. Jing Ji Bao offers player-oriented services and gaming opportunities across multiple markets, and Team Secret, they've been dominating the Dota 2 scene during the online era as a result of COVID-19, having won 8 straight tournaments with a 24-0 map record in the Grand Finals series. This partnership comes right before Team Secret's next major event with ESL 1 Germany 2020, which kicks off on October 5th. The team will compete for its 9th straight major for a grand prize of $400,000, and I'm just curious to see what will come out of this partnership other than a logo slap. CORSAIR Gaming Zone is created with the Amuka Esports partnership. CORSAIR will become the exclusive peripherals and gaming chair partner of 𝐓𝐿 Gaming, the flagship venue from Amuka Esports, which will also host a CORSAIR Gaming Zone. Streaming stations will be available for use at the 𝐓𝐿 Gaming facility and will be converted into Elgato streaming stations with a full peripheral setup and soundproof rooms as well. Amuka Esports, they've been making big moves in 2020 despite this pandemic, and it's nice to see them have a venue of choice for the Canadians. Team Queso, they initiate a mobile partnership with Samsung. This partnership, which will last through the end of 2020, is focused on Samsung's popular smartphones, including the recently launched Galaxy Note 20 series. Team Queso competes in mobile games like Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, Clash of Clans, and Arena of Valor, and the Clash Royale players are actually already using the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G smartphones in competitions, and they've posted photos of themselves using it on social media. So Team Queso and Samsung, they're also working on several initiatives together, including video content. Samsung isn't afraid to dive deep into mobile, and this is a great extension for Team Queso. The Global Esports Federation, or the GEF, they've entered into a strategic partnership with data analytics company Nielsen. The partnership will see Nielsen Sports provide research, data, and insights in a bid to amplify the value of the GEF and its efforts. The GEF is determined to bridge the gap between esports, sports, and virtual sports. In September, the federation welcomed 3 additional members of its initiative, bringing the total number of sports federations under its umbrella to 8. I still remember the GEF just not having done anything notable, but I think this will be something good for the change in the future. Fnatic, they enter a multi-year partnership with Chinese multinational goods and electronics company Hisense. The deal will see parties collaborate through content, including product reviews, and alongside this content collaboration, all Fnatic's facilities will be equipped with Hisense products. This isn't the first activation for Hisense in esports. In 2017, they became the exclusive TV provider for EG. Its alliance with Fnatic marks its only second partnership in the esports since it was founded in 1969, however. And I've heard of Hisense because I've been to China, but if they're trying to expand beyond the Chinese market, this is a smart move for them. The International Esports Federation, they tap Major Events International for partnerships. This partnership will see Major Events International help find marketing and sponsorship partners for the IEF Global Esports Executive Summit. The Global Esports Executive Summit has been organized as a hybrid event with a limited number of live attendees in Busan, South Korea in November of 2020. And in keeping with the globally recognized COVID-19 restrictions, the hybrid element of the event will allow delegates to join online while presentations and discussions will take place live at the new Busan Esports Stadium. This will be cool if they can actually get some few sponsorships from this. As far as investments go, huge news. Hector Rodriquez is going to acquire OpTic Gaming again. He's currently the co-owner and CEO of NRG Sports, and he's reacquiring OpTic Gaming in a deal separate from any ties associated with NRG. He's purchased the OpTic Gaming IP in its entirety, and in practice, the CDL slot also associated with the Los Angeles franchise. The acquisition of the Los Angeles CDL slot by Rodriquez, who, according to some sources, intends to divest into interested esports organizations, still needs league approval though. So while it appears that Rodriquez now owns this OpTic Gaming property, the CDL must approve of the change under the assumption that Rodriquez would also divest the slot through a sale, as he also has an ownership stake in the Chicago Huntsmen through NRG. So this is huge news for anyone in the COD scene, so basically us Americans here. OpTic is one of the biggest names in esports, and the org returning to its founder is definitely big news. DreamHack and ESL, they merge under ESL Gaming. While both operations for both companies will now operate under ESL Gaming, they'll both actually remain separate as independent brands. The new company structure is effective immediately, with Craig Levine and 𝗪𝗏 leading ESL Gaming as co-CEOs. The merger is said to allow DreamHack and ESL to push forward new innovations to serve its fans and communities in every region across the world. It's said that the restructuring will allow for expanded flexibility and skills for DreamHack and ESL. I want to see what cool activations we can see from this merger. 𝐒𝐿 Esports, they complete their $53 million stock market listing. The organization is most notable for the minority interest held by David Beckham. The organization said that its oversubscribed offering of 250 million shares was priced at £0.8. Following the IPO, Beckham maintained a 4.78% stake, which will make him the fourth largest stakeholder in the company. Blue Star Capital and Toro Consulting are also investors here. Guild Esports competes in Rocket League and FIFA currently, and it's also looking to expand into CSGO and Fortnite eventually. It's so interesting to see that this hype is really just fueled by David Beckham. There has been some questions raised by those in esports since there's not much going for Guild Esports just yet. Nations Ventures, a VC fund majority owned by We Are Nations, has invested in social platform startup Smerf. The capital will be used to help Smerf on its goal of building an innovative social platform for gamers, and Smerf will use the resources to bolster its technological capabilities, enabling more titles to be added to the portfolio of games that it serves. It's aiming to help users find and create communities of like-minded gamers. Congrats to both Smerf and Nation Ventures. As far as workforce changes go, Ninjas in Pyjamas, they bring on Vincent, Lutz, and Anton Fagerhem. Lutz joins as the new head of community and growth, while Fagerhem joins as the new head of communications and public relations. Most recently working at Black Molly Entertainment, Fagerhem served as the creative director at the esports production company from January of 2019 until August of 2020. And the newly appointed head of communications, Lutz, he joins after 4 years at the gaming peripherals company HyperX. During his time at HyperX, he oversaw a variety of areas, including the influencer marketing and social media development, as well as content creation for the EMEA region. Congrats on joining such a seasoned organization, both Vincent and Anton. Former Turner president and former Brooklyn Nets CEO David Levy, he has joined Andbox as an investor and as a chairman of the company's advisory board. Levy's investment and appointment comes as a part of Andbox's Series B funding round, which attracted a host of notable investors. This is not Levy's first foray into esports, having launched eLeague as a joint venture between Turner and IMG, which currently broadcasts to Twitch, YouTube, and TBS. This is huge for Andbox and shows some great promise with David Levy joining. Looking forward to see his great impact for the business space of esports. Chris Mann, he joins 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝐻 to head its gaming and esports division. The agency currently manages Chipotle's gaming and esports activities, and leading the 𝗓𝗏𝗃𝐻 team, Mann will be responsible for developing the marketing strategies and partnerships for the division's current and future clients. He most recently served as the VP of partnerships for Dignitas, and he also held roles within NRG and Endeavor before. Chris is a very sharp and smart guy. He'll do great things here. Riot Games Brazil, they promote Diego Martinez to GM. He's filling the position left by Roberto Irivelino in August. Since 2016, Martinez has actually served as Riot Games head of operations in Brazil and will effectively begin the new role in November. The company said it is undergoing a transition period in October, and congrats to Martinez. I look forward to connecting. Johanna Ferries is going to lead both the Call of Duty League and the Overwatch League from Activision Blizzard. Johanna Ferries, the commissioner of the current Call of Duty League, has been appointed to the newly created position head of leagues, taking effect on October 12th, and will now lead both CDL and Overwatch leagues. The owners received details regarding the change in responsibilities while thanking the now former Overwatch League commissioner 𝗵𝗏𝗍𝗍𝗍 for his time in the leadership role. Additionally, Brandon Snow will now be adding marketing and analytics for the league to his areas of responsibility. As the head of both leagues, Ferries will oversee the team and broadcast operations as well as being the league administrator. This is huge for Joanna. She's done great things with the CDL. Let's see where she can push Overwatch League further as well. As far as new stuff goes, Riot Games, they announced the teams for CBLOL, which is the Campeonato Brasileiro de League of Legends, the League of Legends league for Brazil. This has adopted a longer-term partnership as seen as the Chinese LPL, the European LEC, and the North American LCS. The teams that have joined in here are Esports Cruise, Falco, Prodigy, Flamingo Esports, Furia Esports, 𝐓𝐡𝐢𝐬 Esports, Loud, Pain Gaming, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝐾𝐠, and Renzga Esports. And Riot, they're tapping into Brazil for League, which is a good sign. Brazil has always been a huge market for esports, but mainly shooter, I believe, so we'll see what comes of this. And last but not least, ESIC investigation reveals 37 cases of misconduct within CSGO. A public update has been issued regarding the ongoing CSGO spectator bug investigation, identifying a total of 37 guilty parties. On September 4th, ESIC launched a historical inquiry to assess the use of this in-game exploit in professional CSGO matches. At the time of the writing, ESIC has reviewed approximately 20% of 99,000 game demos provided by ESEA and HLTV dating back to 2016. Some really big coaching names here that have been accused and have been sentenced to ban. So this whole situation is just insane to begin with. Holy moly, so many coaches getting caught and top coaches at that. So all the sources are in the description. Thank you all so much for watching, and I really do appreciate everyone supporting. If you are open to sharing this with someone that might be interested, please do, and I will see you all next week. Take care, everybody.